Lori Wallace in the newsroom. Hey there.
Hey there. Good morning, you guys. New this morning, an investigation is underway after an officer-involved shooting in Placer County. The Sheriff's Department telling us early this morning 34-year-old Daniel Espinoza shot and killed his girlfriend, then took off towards the Newcastle Cemetery. When officers arrived, Espinoza started shooting at them. The two officers did fire back, but no one was hit. Espinoza was arrested. He's now being held on charges of murder and attempted murder. Officers say there may be a third person involved in that original shooting. We will continue to follow that story for you and bring you more information as we get it. The Dallas police chief revealing more now about last week's deadly attack on police. Chief David Brown saying the suspect scrawled letters in his own blood on the walls of that parking garage where officers cornered and later killed him. He told CNN State of the Union that Micah Johnson wrote the letters RB. Brown says investigators are now looking through things found in Johnson's home to try and figure out what he may have meant by that. So far, investigators have found bomb-making materials inside, which is a sign that he was plotting much larger attacks.
We're convinced that this suspect had other plans and thought that what he was doing was righteous, and believed that he was going to make law enforcement and target law enforcement make us pay for what he sees as law enforcement's efforts to punish people of color.
The chief also defended the decision to kill Johnson using a robot-delivered bomb, saying negotiations went nowhere. Authorities say that Johnson killed 5 police officers during an attack at a protest over last week's killings by police of black men in Louisiana and Minnesota. Yesterday, an anonymous threat against law enforcement tightened security in that city once again. Police searching for a suspicious person inside of a parking garage near police headquarters. Authorities gave the all clear hours later. In other news this morning, firefighters working overnight trying to contain a massive fire burning in Los Angeles County. The Sage Fire has burned over 1,100 acres since Saturday. It is 20% contained this morning. Hundreds of families were evacuated from their homes in the Stevenson Ranch area. As of last night, though, many of them have been allowed to return home. The star and creator of the Broadway smash Hamilton took his final bow. LinManuel Miranda ended his run as Alexander Hamilton after last night's performance. The hip-hop musical about the nation's first Treasury Secretary has become a critical and cultural phenomenon since opening last summer. Tickets are virtually impossible to get your hands on unless, of course, you're willing to shell out hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Hamilton cast will say goodbye to several other cast members as well, who will move on to other projects. I don't know if we can get a shot of my computer. Can we get a shot of my computer over here? LinManuel Miranda tweeting this out today. He cut his hair.
Yes, he did.
As a way to say goodbye. After that final performance there. Bye-bye.
By the way,
there's a movie that music he composed is, which one is it? Is it Pete's Dragon or is it?
No, it's...
BFG? No.
No, Kona. No, Moana.
Yeah. It's one of the new, we saw it as a preview for Finding Dory.
And he's going to be doing a new thing on Broadway. He is a great follow on Twitter. He is a fascinating dude, and he is young, scrappy, and hungry, just like his country. Okay, let's do some weather here. It's going to be nice today. Lori,
yes?
Your sigh said it all. Said it all. We're taking a live look at the outside here, and then we got a current temperature. As I walk into another TV station to do this, 64 in Sacramento, 70 in Stockton, 71 in Modesto, 61 in South Lake Tahoe. Here's your current wind speeds. It's going to be a little breezy, especially in the northern ends of the San Joaquin Valley and the Bay Area. Up in the mountains as well, we're looking at 20 to 30 mile-an-hour gusts in some spots. You're going to see a shift in the wind, so we still got the winds coming from the ocean, but notice tomorrow they're going to be coming from the north, and that's going to be a dry wind and start heating things up here in the valley. About 302 miles away is a low that's been kind of driving the cooler than normal temperatures. It's starting to drift to the east. The second low behind it, not as powerful and will not drop down as far south as that other one, so it's not going to influence these temperatures much. So 85 in the Valley today, 79 in the foothills, 66 and windy in the Sierra, breezy in the Delta, 82, 69 for high temperature in the city today. Here's your extended forecast, up to 95 by Wednesday. So once you shut off that Delta breeze, it will heat up, get all the way up to like 98 on Thursday. And here is your extended forecast for the Bay Area. Breezy tomorrow. Look for some fog to start the morning. Some of it could be pretty thick. as we get to Wednesday and Thursday.
Hey, not everything is sad today. Go look.